today's video, we will do some of the problems from the chapter Application of Trigonometry. So the first question goes like this. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite to each other on either side of the road, which is 80 meter wide. From a point between them on the road, the angle of elevation of top of the pole are 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. Find the height of the pole and the distance of the point from the poles. So you can see here two poles which are of equal heights, and the distance between these two poles are 80 meter. The distance between these two poles are 80 meter. Now from a point between them, we don't know, somewhere here or here, from a point between them, so I'll take this point A on the road, the angle of elevation of top of the poles are 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. So this side it will be 60 degree and angle of elevation to this pole it will be 30 degree. As when you go near to the object, the angle of elevation increases, and as we move backward from the object or as we go far away from the object, angle of elevation decreases. So when you move near to the object and raise your head, you need to raise your head more. So the angle of the elevation will be more. And when you move away and when you see that object, the angle of elevation will be less. So we need to find this height of these two poles. We need to find out. But already they have given that the two poles are of equal heights. So this is the right angle triangle. We can see two right angle triangle here. The figure you can draw like this. Two poles of equal height, let it be H. So AB and DC are two poles of equal height which is standing opposite to each other on either side of the road. And the width of the road they have given as 80 meter. So BC is 80 meter. Now I have marked a point from a point on the road. Let that point be E. The angle of elevation to both the poles are given as 30 and 60. So I will take CE as X meter because we have only one known value, that is 80, and two unknown values are there. So we will take this as X meter. Now we will use the triangle and then we will find out the value. So first we will take the triangle CDE. CDE. Now in that, what is tan 30? Why I am taking tan 30? Because it will give you opposite side by adjacent side. I don't want the value of the hypotenuse. So that is why I am taking tan 30. Otherwise I could have taken sine 30. So opposite side by hypotenuse. We don't want the value of the hypotenuse. So tan 30 is opposite side by adjacent side. And here opposite side is DC. Adjacent side is CE. So which is equal to H by X. And tan 30 value, you know, it is 1 by root 3 equal to H by X. Now we'll cross multiply this. H root 3H equal to X. So let this be equation number 1. Now we'll take the next triangle ABE. Same way we will write tan 60. If you take the next triangle, tan 60 is opposite side by adjacent side. So opposite side is AB, adjacent side is BE, and AB we know it is H. What will be BE? I can write full length is 80. So and CE is X. So BE will be 80 minus X. B will be 80 minus x because full length is 80 and CE is x. BE I can write as BC minus CE. So BE is 80 minus x. Now we substitute the value of tan 60 is root 3 equal to h divided by 80 minus x. From the first equation we have x is h root 3 or root 3 h. We'll cross multiply this. So we have 80 minus root 3 h into root 3 equal to h, or 80 root 3 minus root 3 into root 3 is 3, h equal to h. 80 root 3 equal to h plus 3h. So 80 root 3 equal to 4h. Now h will be equal to 80 root 3 by 4, which is equal to 20 root 3. So the height of the pole is 20 root 3. Also, two questions they have asked. We need to find the height of the pole and the distance of the point from the pole. We need to find distance of the point from the pole. So distance of the point from the pole is nothing but x. You can see that distance of this point from the pole, we have taken this measure as x, and this is 80 minus x. So distance of the point from the pole we need to find x. Already we got as root 3h. Now substitute the value of h in that equation. So x is equal to h root 3. Just now we got the value of h as 20 root 3 into root 3. So that is 20 into 3, which is equal to 60 meter. So height of the pole is 20 root 3 and the distance between them is 60 meter. So the next question goes like this. A TV tower stands vertically on a bank of a canal. From a point on the other bank directly opposite to the tower, the angle of elevation of top of the tower is 60 degree. From another point 20 meter away from this point, angle of elevation of top of the tower is 30 degree. Find height of the tower and width of the canal. So a TV tower stands vertically on the bank of the canal. The height of the TV tower we need to find out. We don't know the height of the tower. We will take it as h. From a point on the other bank directly opposite to the tower, the angle of the elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degree. That means some point from here, the angle of elevation, it is 60 degree. And from another point 20 meter away from this point. So 20 meter away, the angle of the elevation of the tower is 30 degree. So will it be this side, right side or left side? It will be definitely towards the left, because as we go far away, I told that the angle of the elevation will decrease. So 20 meter away from this point, the angle of the elevation is 30 degree. So the angle of the elevation at this point is 30 degree. So we need to find, two questions are there. One is height of the tower and second one is width of the canal. We will take the width of the canal as x and height of the tower as h. Now we will draw the right angle triangle and then we solve the problem. So first we will take the right angle triangle ADB. So tan 30 is opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side is AB. Adjacent side is BC. Tan 30 value is 1 by root 3. Opposite side is h. BC I can write as 20 plus x because DC plus BC. Now x root 3h cross multiply, we have 20 plus x, or h equal to 20 plus x divided by root 3. Now we will take this triangle ACB. So there tan 60 is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side is again AB. Adjacent side is BC. Tan 60 is root 3. So h by x. So from this h is root 3x. Let this be equation number 1. This be equation number 2. Now we will solve this and find the value of h and x. So I am going to substitute the value of h in the first equation. Root 3x equal to 20 plus x divided by root 3. So root 3 cross multiply. Root 3 into root 3 is 3x equal to 20 plus x, or 3x minus x equal to 20. 2x equal to 20. So x will be equal to 20 by 2. So 10 meter. You can say that width of the canal is 10 meter. Now height of the tower also we need to find out. So h is root 3x. So h is root 3 into 10. H is 10 root 3, or h is equal to 10 into 1.73, value of root 3, which is equal to 17.3 meters. So this is the height of the tower and width of the canal. Now the next question is, from the top of a 7 meter high building. So this building height is 7 meter. The angle of elevation of top of the cable tower is 60 degree. This is angle of elevation, and the angle of depression of its foot is 45 degree. We need to find out height of the tower, that we will take as h. So two things have been given. Till now we were doing the problems only with angle of elevation. In this question, angle of elevation and angle of depression is there. So from the top of a 7 meter building, one person will be seeing the top of the tower, that is here top of the tower, angle of elevation. Angle of elevation, this will be the horizontal line, and angle of the elevation is 60 degree. And angle of depression, from the same point he is looking the foot of the tower also. This is angle of depression, it is 45 degree. Now we need to find the height of the tower. So building, let the height of the building is DC, and that is clearly they have given as 7 meters. Now we need to find out height of the tower. And height of the tower, this full length is the height of the tower. AB is the height of the tower, and we know that BE will be also 7 meters, because these both are, we can say, the opposite sides of a rectangle will be equal. So this will be 7. Now AE alone we will take as h. AE is h meter. So height of the tower will be actually h plus 7 meters. Find out h first, then we need to add 7 with that h. So height of the tower is h plus 7 meter. BE is 7 meter. Now they have given angle of elevation, that is 60 degree, and angle of this one, depression, is 45 degree. If this is 45 degree, I can write this angle as 45 degree, because they are alternate angles. So this angle will be 45 degree. Now first we will consider the right angle triangle CDB. CDB, if you consider the right angle triangle CDB, what is tan 45 from the right angle triangle? Opposite side by adjacent side, formula for tan, and opposite side is DC and adjacent side is BC. Tan 45 is 1, DC is 7, BC we don't know, we'll write BC only. Therefore BC is also 7 meter. Now we got this as 7 meter. If BC is 7 meter, DE will be also 7 meter since opposite sides of this rectangle will be equal. So DE is also 7 meter. Now we will write tan 60. So when you write tan 60, we will consider the triangle ADE. We will consider the triangle ADE. So tan 60 will be again opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side by adjacent side. So opposite side is AE, adjacent side is DE, AE is H and DE is 7. Tan 60 is root 3. So we will substitute the value. Tan 60 is root 3. AE by DE, that is H by 7. Now cross multiply this. We have H is equal to 7 into root 3, 7 root 3 meters. So H is 7 root 3 meters. But we know height of the tower is 7 plus this H. So height of the tower is total height of the tower. We will see that total height of the tower we have taken as 7 plus H. We got the value of H as 7 root 3. Total height is 7 plus H. So 7 root 3 plus root 3 we need to do. So height of the tower is 7 plus 7 root 3, or you can write 7 into 1 plus root 3 meters. So thank you for watching the video.